Hello everyone, my name is Dragon Hoarder 13 and welcome to The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I dabble a little bit on this one. It's basically a Legend of Zelda dungeon-like crawler, but with its own little twists. It's based off of the religious story, The Binding of Isaac, pretty much loosely. I use that term fairly inadequately here, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't really care. But you basically start with Isaac himself, and as you go, you can unlock other characters: Magdalene, Cain, Samson, Azazel. So, why don't we just go on a normal difficulty run on Isaac? See how things go. Now, as you can see, you are in fact timed, and that does have a factor in it, as you see my score dropping as the seconds pass along. Oh man, this is your item room. In these rooms you're guaranteed one item. This one in particular is one of the items that I really like. Quad shot. Now, in addition to having 4 shots though, you do shoot slower than you normally would. And some enemies are of course tankier than others. But one good thing about Isaac is that he does start with the 3 red hearts, standard in any game. He has a decent damage rate, and he starts off with a bomb. And over here, as I'm circling with my cursor here, you see Discord, get out of here. I thought I turned you off. Oh well, we shall deal with it. But that right there is a tinted rock. They are very useful, as you can blow them up and you can get either troll bombs, as you saw as it blew up, the key that I picked up, or most valuable are the blue hearts, ow, or an item called the small rock. Now I don't believe we have the small rock unlocked, unfortunately. Penny and heart. But lots of poop to pop. As you saw, you can get coins. If you're really lucky, you can get a blue heart, which are also called spirit hearts, so do not be confused if I call them that. Bomb, yay. Okay, pick up the heart. Now, this room here is going to be your boss room. Well, I'm not going to go in there yet. I'd rather explore a little more, since I'm not feeling pretty rushed. Oh, flies. Now, the red fly that's following me will damage me, but the black fly will not. See, I can run into him, push him around, and he don't do anything. Hey, a bomb. That's nice. Oh, this is a mini boss. They are rather annoying when you hit them, especially Envy. But there's a number of different ones that you can fight. Let's see, come on. As you see, Super Envy here splits as you damage him. Ow. But you can either get some pretty good items off of them, be they consumables or an actual item. I don't know if he'll drop one for me. Be nice if he did. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ow. Well, that was brilliant. Yeah, because of the splitting parts, there's a lot to watch. And there we go. Okay, he dropped an item. Forever Alone. An attack fly. Okay, so what this item does is it's basically gonna be a rotating damage dealer, typically known as an orbital. So essentially all I have to do with him, with this attack fly, is put an enemy right on it and it will do damage. As we go into our boss here, who is Monstro, as you can see, I can plop the fly right on him and it'll do damage. Ouchies. Monstro, can you just not? Hey, go away. So, if you combine the orbital with your tear shots, you just do a huge amount of damage. Okay, Mom's Heal is what this one is. As you can see, Isaac now wears a set of high heels, but what that one does is it increases the range, which of course obviously is the distance on how far it fires before they fall and hit the ground. Very useful in some cases, but it's one of those items that you really don't necessarily need unless you have a specific set of item circumstances. Alright, so now as you see, the item room is locked. So you gotta have your key. And fires. Fires are pretty annoying in most cases, as they will obviously hurt you if you run into them. Scapular. You have been blessed. Now then, I don't particularly know how this one works, but as we're good enough to get into here with our bomb. Shiny rock. Now that is a trinket, and trinkets do actually many different things. Shiny rock shines for its brothers, so essentially what that means is any tinted rocks will, or actually things of interest in regards to the rocks, will flash every now and again, indicating that they're there and that there's something interesting. Could be all sorts of stuff like the tinted rock suggests already, or it could be something that will spawn a trapdoor. Trapdoors usually lead to, are either, oh, see, this tinted rock up here just flashed, so we're gonna pop it. Okay, now here's where things kind of get interesting. There's one of those blue hearts that I spoke about earlier. But essentially what's going to happen now is this item here, Head of the Keeper, will turn my tears into flashing coins. So if you suffer from epilepsy through flashing lights and whatever, you might want to just stop watching here. But as you see, my tears are now coins. And so occasionally with this, as I shoot, we will find, or rather, coins will drop. Oop, that was brilliant. Just click right off the screen, why don't I? Okay. Time to go to Larry Jr.'s fight. Oh, coin drop. Thank you, Head of the Keeper. Now, Head of the Keeper really doesn't increase your damage or anything. There we go. Monstro's Tooth has appeared in the basement. Okay. We got a couple more blue hearts for some reason. Then we've got Latchkey. Luck up. Hey, Lazarus has been unlocked. So we can play as him next game. But what Latchkey does is it gives you a +1 to luck, which is useful because luck kind of determines whether you get chests or consumables, such as bombs and keys. Ooh. Now this is a deal with the devil. On floor 2, you are guaranteed a deal unless you take damage to your red hearts. At that point, your percentage basically drops almost to nil, and you're not likely to get one. But this item here is one of the better ones. So we're going to take that, and we're going to have Precedent. Guppy's Head, you can use every room you clear, or whenever you pick up a battery, and it will spawn a small amount of flies. Now the flies will track down an enemy and do actually a pretty good amount of damage to them. Most of the time it'll kill them. Down we go. Clicked off again. Stupid touchpad. Okay, there we go. Caves 1. So now we have Precedent with the deals with the devil, which means we'll always have a chance for it. Now if you were paying attention, this one dropped to 0. That's your chance for a deal with the angel. Now on floor 2, that's usually about 50%. There are some things that can change that, of course, but otherwise it'll be pretty much 50% almost all the time. Personally, I think deals with the angel aren't really that super great, but they'd work. Okay, but this room here is a cursed room. You can tell them by the spiked door, which will basically damage you almost any time you go through it. In here we had blue fires, which you have to blow up using bombs because you cannot put them out with your tears. And a red chest. Red chests are interesting because they basically are devil chests, if you would like to call them that. They can either be pills, like what I got, which have random effects. One makes you larger, does exactly what the name suggests. It makes your character bigger. This one here is paralysis, so I could not move there for a few seconds. But it could also be blue hearts, spiders, friendly spiders, and then it does also have the capability of teleporting you to the deal with the devil. Ouch. Alright. One of these rooms. Now the door at the bottom of the screen there, that is either I believe that's a mob trap room. Basically, there's gonna be chests in here, or a chest, in this case. If you open it, you get mobbed by enemies. They come in a couple waves, 3 waves, and your active item, like Guppy's Head, will get a charge every time you beat a wave. Well, that was me running into the bullet there. I don't like these guys. Ouch. Okay, we can stop hitting me here. Okay, or I can just continue to walk into the bullets. There we go. Alright. So then, now there is another version of that room, which is a boss trap room, and it'll send waves of bosses at you. And I absolutely was playing silly there. Oh, and I'm dead. Well, that was fun. Let's try this again. I'm kind of sad because I lost quad shot, but it happens. Alright, now this is a familiar. So, Headless Baby here is going to follow me around and drop a trail of blood. Lovely, I know. But the nice thing about it is, if I can get one of them to do it, is every time they step on the trail of blood, they get damaged. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Alright, now then, let me see here. There is charge bars on, extra HUD on. Okay, I'm just double checking things here. Okay, because usually there's some other stuff I think along the side that show stats. Alrighty, now then, yay for the big giant farter. Alright, orange fires. Now orange fires, ow, that was brilliant, are more annoying than most. As you saw, it shot at me. No, you're not hitting me. So you basically want to extinguish them when you see them, because otherwise they're just going to cause all sorts of problems. Alrighty, now then, let's see, I'm going to drop a bomb right here. Aha! I was right. So, okay. Multiple things happened here. We got a card. The stars made you find what you desire. The stars card will teleport you to the item room, no matter where you are, provided there is one, which usually there is. Now this is a secret room. You have to find these by blowing up a wall, wherever it is. Okay, power pill. Or you have to have an item that will locate them, or one of the pills, which is I can see forever. Now, power pill makes you invincible for a time and allows you to chomp away at enemies. Kind of makes you like Pac-Man for a bit. Balls of steel gives you 2 spirit hearts. Something's wrong. Basically puts black creep on the ground. It really doesn't do super much. Friends till the end. Oh, yep, thank you. Narrator gives you few flies and pheromones. Now pheromones will basically charm enemies that are in the room and cause them to attack the other enemies for a short period of time. I see a cursed room over there, so we're gonna go into the cursed room before we fight the boss. Now, cursed rooms do not always contain chests. Sometimes they have an item, but most of the time they just have enemies. Lucky again. Oh, hey, thank you. Unlucky. Spiders. Bummer. Well, we basically went net neutral on there. Alright, I can't do anything with this room, unfortunately. Now, on every floor, there's usually 2 cursed rooms, or 2 secret rooms, rather. Sometimes they're obvious by the room layout, but most of the time they're not. Now, I have no idea where the other one was. But hey, okay. Now, here's where things kind of are a little interesting. The gurglings charge at you and leave the flashing pools of blood. Well, those ones will harm me Ouch. As will them. There, I just walked over the creep, as they call it. Hey, no. Back off. I mean, if you want to walk over my creep, that's perfectly fine. Alright. Growth hormones. Makes me move a little faster, and it allows me to hit a little harder. That is absolutely great, because in later floors, you're gonna need that extra damage. Alright. Now then, that's a boss trap room. The difference between the boss trap room and the mob trap room is actually fairly different. The boss trap room will only let you in if you either have all blue hearts or if you are down to only one red heart. The mob trap rooms, however, require you to be at full health with red hearts, or have no red hearts in general. This is an annoyance. In order to get that item, I basically have to be able to fly. Bummer. That's not gonna happen here, unfortunately. It is such a bummer. Alrighty, so then let's see here. Spiders. Yay. It's usually beneficial if you explore the entire floor, because you never know what you can get at the end of a room. I don't have any keys. That's unfortunate. Sometimes the game likes to be mean and not drop any keys or bombs for a while. No. Well, there's bombs. But it still doesn't really help me. Let's see, maybe this is a secret room. Hey. Sometimes you can tell by the layout on the map, too. Alright. Now, these guys are basically shopkeepers, if you will. But you can blow them up and... well, that didn't work because I got spiders. But sometimes you'll actually get money off of them, too. Alright. Now, with that, since I found that secret room, I could actually bomb my way into the locked room next to it. Man. No keys? Really? Well, let's... ooh. Bomber boy. I think this makes my bombs affect a larger area. But it also gave me 5 bombs. Oh, yeah. Yep. Good. Ow! As you saw, you can bomb yourself. No fun. Discord, no. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Forgot to. Old bandage is a health up. Always nice. And a double deal. Let's not run into the fire. Ooh, okay, these are nice. Rotten baby. Infested friend there. Is the subtitle? Will spawn a fly as you fire, but only one at any given time. Ceremonial robes gives you a slight damage up, as well as black hearts, which are also known as demon hearts. Now, the special thing about black hearts is that when you lose them, they basically kill almost pretty much everything in the room. Alright, now that green worm there that just died a little bit ago is called a champion. That particular champion will, as you saw, leave a green trail of creep. Friends till the end. So you don't want to touch that. The other thing about champions is that they will do a full heart of damage if you're hit by them. Which really freaking sucks. So if I were down to a single red heart, it would kill me in one shot if it managed to damage me. No fun. Okay, we're gonna go into here. Mega Maw. Lovely. Relatively easy boss. He's stationary. You just gotta kind of watch how his shots are. But he also will throw enemies at you. Moldy bread. That's a health up. Whoop-de-doo. No double deal, unfortunately. But to be expected. I only had a something like 36.5 chance anyways. Discard. Stop it. You are distracting. Don't worry, I will turn that off. Oh, and there we go. Lost the demon heart. Key! Yay! Okay. Big room with bomb flies. Ouch. Now, big rooms are kind of fun. They have more enemies, of course, so they take a little longer to get through. Another obvious thing. But they also will give you a... Ooh, that was close. Double charge to your active item. Uh-oh. Well, this is one we're not going to touch. That is a spike chest. They hurt you when you open it, and there's usually not much in them to make it worth it. And I don't quite feel like going through a mob trap room right now. Anyways. Oh, I blew up a TNT barrel. Very useful, because you can deal a bunch of damage without having to drop a bomb. These ones you can push around to kind of put them where you want them. I'm gonna put this one over here and hope for a secret room. Nope, no such luck. Alrighty, you bats can go away. Okay, that's not how I wanted you to go away, but whatever. We'll go in here. This is a rare item in the item room. Holy Mantle. Holy Mantle is basically one of those items that you hope shows up in every run. Because it basically gives you a free hit in any room. Now, losing Holy Mantle is never fun, since it involves getting hit. But again, that one free hit, it can just save you. Alrighty, so then 40 killed him. Down we go. Caves 2. Ouch. See, normally that would have caused damage, but thanks to Holy Mantle, it didn't. Bomb flies, go away. Ah! Another fun room. The arcade. Ouch. Now this gun, that little skull-topped guy was not a champion. He's just a different version of the other one. Alright, so in your arcade, you usually find a slot machine, a blood bank, where you can donate your health for money. And you also have a donation machine, which I'm not going to touch right now. But basically putting money in the donation machine it will help you in the long run. Can I get a key, please? No. Bummer. Hopefully we get a key so I can go back in there. Bad gas. Bad gas poisons enemies that are nearby. Okay. Thank you for the money, but I would rather have a key right now. Boss trap. Thank you. Now, fun thing about champions is some of them will drop an item sometimes when you take them out. That one in particular, low health, but it also has the chance to drop a key. But I'm not gonna go into the cursed room right now because I don't want to get hurt at the moment, because I don't want to lose my chance for the deal with the devil. That was close. Don't do that. Alright. Whoa, hello. These little enemy poops are rather annoying, because you never can predict where they're gonna move. Hey, I'm at least now getting keys. Alright, wall spiders. These ones are annoying, because they shoot far, they shoot 3 shots. Okay, there we go. Gertie. Gertie is super tanky, unfortunately. So we're gonna power pill. Run into you. No. No. Oh. Darn it, Gertie. No. Stop spawning things. It's not allowed. Get out. Alrighty. Little Chubby has appeared in the basement. Yay! We're gonna take the torn photo, which allows me to fire faster. And we're gonna check out what we got. Oh, yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Unlocked Azazel. Brimstone! That brimstone is another one of those items that you always want. The blood laser, essentially. I can now stand at any point in the room and shoot a straight single beam that basically wipes out everything in its path. Alright. Yay. I will take that. I'm gonna blow you up. Thank you for the money. And you know what? We're gonna donate. A blue map. Thank you. Okay, Mom's perfume. Fear shot. So now, every now and again, I will shoot a laser that will cause some enemies to become feared and thus run away from me. But donating to the donation machine will, every so often, after so many pennies put into it, will give you a luck up. As you see, getting pennies from the poop, which is involved with the one luck stat. Brown chest. No thank you. Maybe next time. It's probably a secret room. No? That's surprising. How about down here? Ouch. Thank you, Holy Mantle. We're gonna get this key and move on. Alrighty. So then, let's go. Depths 1. Now with Holy Mantle, you can actually go into cursed rooms for free. And I'm not touching that. As for the mirror, the vanity here, I just have no clue what that does. I've never been able to figure it out. Aside from the fact that you can bomb it and it'll give you pills. Now with skulls, you can blow them up and you can either get cards, these annoying guys, or black hearts. Thankfully, once you open the doors of a room, you can always leave and they'll be gone. Okay, where is it? Mom hands. Whenever you hear that laughter, oh, something down here, you're gonna get mom hands, which are essentially like floor masters from Legend of Zelda. Goodbye. Alrighty. Now, what alerted me to that tinted rock was the small X on it. Most rocks don't have it. As you see, the singular rock has a dot. Well, tinted rocks, aside from being a different color sometimes, will have an X on them, always. Okay. Now, the one room that I killed the one orange fire and left is a self-sacrifice room. Unfortunately, they don't really have too much of a play at this point in the game. But you can run yourself over the spikes and sometimes get a drop of coins, a bunch of troll bombs, unfortunately. But one of the main things of them is that you can feel blessed. And what that does is it guarantees you a deal with the angel. Again, not super great, unfortunately. But it's one way of getting them. Another thing that can happen is that you can get teleported to the deal with either the angel or devil, whichever one you would spawn. But also, you have the chance to fight one of the angels. And when you do that, you actually usually get an item which you'd want later on down the road in the game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to that point anyways. Down we go. If I remember right, this is the last floor of the game. Hey, I unlocked Samson. Cool. That gives us another person to play. Alright. The bed. If you have the hearts, or if you're low on hearts, you can use the bed to heal, essentially. If you don't have any hearts, then you actually will get the spirit hearts. Ooh, Guppy's collar. Yay! Now, Guppy's collar is an item that if I were to essentially die for some unfortunate reason, it has the chance to bring me back with like half of a red heart or something like that. Not the best respawn item, unfortunately. Oh, troll bomb. But hey, it works sometimes. Alright. Boss trap room done. Thank you for the nickel. Alright. These rooms are rather annoying. Gotta hit the buttons and avoid the spikes. Oh, hey, another nickel and a couple of keys. That is perfect. Thank you. 2 of clubs. That one doubles the amount of bombs you have. Oh, Brimstone. I love you. Well, that particular champion blows up when he dies. Sometimes drops a bomb or a troll bomb. Dry Baby, familiar number 3. Now, Dry Baby is basically a shield. He will absorb hits, and after getting hit so many times, he will basically kill everything in the room. Oh, hey, friendly spiders. Oh, boy. Yay! Now this is a holy chest. Sometimes it will do that, pay out with nothing, costs a key every time to open it, but sometimes it'll give you consumables and then reshut itself, giving you the chance to open it up again. Oh, hey, compass. How about I blow you up? Bummer. Now this is a reroll machine. You can bomb it and it'll reroll all the items in the room, or you can dump coins into it to do the same thing. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather save up my money and get that jar of flies. Yeah. The compass will reveal the location of the item room and the boss room. Very nice. But it won't reveal the path to get there. So sometimes you just still gotta guess. I am not wasting my bombs. Right. Now at this point, you can sometimes see bosses in regular rooms, like the gurglings here. Goodbye. Ah, the chariot. But this is the last floor of this run, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get the money. Oh well. Now the chariot will make me invincible, kind of like Power Pill. I can run into the enemies, in this case the boss's mom, and do a small amount of damage every time I do. Now this is Mom's foot, essentially, as the boss is normally called. Mom will stomp her foot down at random points, as well as spawn enemies through the doors. I win.
The desire to serve her God was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I am told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
It's kind of the part of the story of the Binding of Isaac there. Oh, it's running through the credits. Now this game is available on Steam, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But it's also on multiple consoles now. Afterbirth Plus, it's actually also on the Switch. So that's always fun. So depending on how you prefer to play, using a controller, which they do have support for that for Steam, if you have the Steam controller or another USB gamepad. But you can also just do the keyboard controls. Oh, you unlocked the womb. Okay. Challenge number 20, 21. Oh, fun. All sorts of fun stuff is unlocked. I have no idea. The Harbingers, the Horsemen are loose. Uh-oh. Ugh. That's all sorts gonna be fun. But that's for next time. So then if we go into the new file here and a new run, we have a win streak of 1. Yay! But we've also got a few new characters to play as. We got Samson, Azazel, and Lazarus. So what I might do is I'll just click the random button next time around, probably, and see how things go. By beating greed mode with Azazel. I have no idea. Well, actually I do have some idea. There is a mode called greed, and I have to beat it using this character here. But another time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will hopefully be soon, if you all like it. So give me a shout out, maybe a few pointers if you know what the vanity actually does besides blowing it up for pills. Let me know. But you all have a great day.